Good morning, everyone. It's Todd here. I've just woken up, so please pardon the unkempt appearance. I want to give you an update on my experiences so far with the Lucid Light Machine. I've had it for about a month, so I'd like to give you some feedback on the results that I'm getting so far. Now, before I do that, I want to just share an experience, an out-of-body experience that I had this morning, which I just find infinitely fascinating, these types of experiences. So I was out of body, and I was on another sort of counterpart level, which you could view as being a counterpart for the physical level of reality, because it was very much based on the similar mechanics of this physical environment of ours. The city environment was, if you were walking around the city environment like I was, you would not be able to tell the difference between, this level and that level. The attributes are pretty much the same. My energy body, the vehicle that I was using to, navigate in that space, I had the form that I'm accustomed to, and because my energy body was vibrating at the same level frequency as the environment I was in, it had a physicality, and it had a physicality about it just as much as this physicality to my physical body. So I was on that level of reality. I was wandering around, it was nighttime, and I came across this little sort of grouping of nightclubs within the city, and I thought, wow, I haven't been clubbing on another dimension of reality for a while, so I thought I'll let my hair down, I'll go clubbing. I went clubbing, met a lot of people, had a lot of fun, and I left at some point and I was wandering around the city, and there was this one shop that really caught my eye. I don't know why, but it was for hair restoration. It was a hair restoration clinic, and as you can see, I don't really suffer, from or need hair restoration, but I was drawn to it, so I went. And I was speaking to the shop owner, and he said, sit down and he'll go through a few things with me. He sat me down in this chair, and he started rifling with his fingers through my hair, and he was making all these interesting sounds of delight, if you like, and he started reading into me. And he was reading not me just on that level of reality, but I knew, and he did confirm this, that he was reading me on a deeper level of reality, because he knew I wasn't from that dimension of reality. And he was feeling down into my energy on this level of reality, so for this body and this, sort of head of hair. And it was so cool to be sort of receiving this reading from another dimension of reality. And he was saying, I'm picking up that you're a 42-year-old male. And he was really surprised at the density of growth that I still have in my head for a 42-year-old male. And he started giving me some advice. He said, has your scalp been itching lately? And I said, yes, actually it has. It has been for about the last 3 days. And he said, let me give you some advice using some essential oils, which you can find on your level of reality, which could really help you condition your scalp in the perfect way where you won't experience that sort of discomfort. And so he gave me this information, and I'm very keen actually to go to my local health food shop to find the items that he talked about, and I just love it. I love being able to go to another dimension of reality, be advised, get some insights that we can apply back on this level of reality. That is such a special thing to be able to have access to. So anyhow, it was a very lovely out-of-body experience. So the Lucid Light Machine, over the last couple of weeks, I've really sort of ramped up the use of the machine, and I've created a very supportive environment. I have this very nice Chase lounge chair where I've added 4-inch memory foam over the top of to give it that additional comfort. I've got these really wonderful German-made speakers. There's one here on my left, one here on the right of the chair. The subwoofer is at the base of the chair, and of course I've got the Lucid Light Machine just above. So I've got this perfect environment, perfect setup for doing some really deep exploration work. And over the last 2 days, I've been really pushing the machine. I've been pushing myself just to see who's going to break first, and I don't think it's going to be the lamp that breaks first. But yesterday in particular, I decided I was going to do some work on my energy body, and the energy flow between my physical body and my energy body, because this lamp, it really does have this real special ability to pick up on energy blockages, which I've noticed when using the lamp. Over the last week, it's picked up on a few blockages in particular. So I thought, I'm going to sit down in the chair, put on an album, a very powerful album by Jonathan Goldman. It's called Chakra Chants 2, and use the lamp to see how far I can sort of go with cleaning up my energy field, just creating this really balanced flow between my energy body and my physical body. And the session was about 74 minutes in length. By the time I finished, it was as if I was floating on a cloud. It was such an impacting session. I felt my energy body and my physical body were in perfect balance. So then I had a second session in the evening last night, just before bedtime. It was a half an hour session. I used one of the preset programs, which is one of the sessions created by one of the developers of the lamp, who is a neurologist, and he titled this particular session LSD. I'm definitely going to use that one. So 30-minute session, again, used it with sound, so the light and sound in combination. And the moment I finished the session, I went to bed. Now, as soon as my head hit the pillow, and I kid you not, the moment my head hit the pillow, this powerful wave of energy surged up through my feet, through my legs, up through my torso, and within 2 minutes, my lower body was in complete paralysis, full-on paralysis. This was lightning quick stuff, and I do attribute it to the sessions I had on the lamp earlier that day. So the lamp is very, very powerful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of the lamp's capabilities. So this is Milarepa. The name of the lamps are Lucia number 3, but I decided to rename mine to Milarepa. Now this is the controller. This is the wireless mouse that comes with the unit. A laptop is positioned somewhere over there on the table. So I'm just going to switch it on. And any moments the lamp will... There we go. Now this, you're not going to get the power of the lamp through this camcorder. It's just not going to work that way. You have to be sitting in front of it to get the power. So that's the halogen bulb. The LEDs should... There we go. There's the LED lighting. So the LED lighting, it creates this stroboscopic effect. The halogen light in the center creates a constant light, and they can be alternated. So the halogen can be switched off. The LEDs around the array around the center, there you go, the halogen's off now. It'll come back on again. Now once again, you're not going to get any effect from sitting, from me camcording this. But if you were sitting where I'm sitting now, and you had a full-on session, let's say 30 minutes to an hour, you're going to feel it. You're going to know it. This array of lighting is emitting white light, and the white light goes in through the closed eyelids, so you have to have your eyes closed, and it starts to blink at different frequencies. Now, for those of you who have used hemisync, isochronic tones, this blows those things out of the water. This entrains your brain so incredibly quickly. You'd be surprised. I think you'd be incredibly surprised. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to use this lamp to make it an effective tool for exploring consciousness through the out-of-body state. So I've got 2 months, in fact, to really put this to the put it through its paces, because I've got a 9-day out-of-body workshop coming up in November. And we're going to have 4 of these lucid light machines at the event, along with one guy who does energy body luciding, a Shaolin monk that does Qigong, a channeler who will be channeling direct information for people's guides to help them with their personal out-of-body routines. So, and I'll of course be teaching the out-of-body and astral projection techniques. So it's a 9-day workshop. If you're interested, you can visit my website for more information, journeyoftruth.co.uk. But stay tuned over the next few days to weeks, and I'll give you as many updates as I possibly can about my use with the light machine and how it can become an effective tool for out-of-body exploration. Speak to you soon.